What is it called, the place?
Mwangi Expanse.
Previously on CSI Mwangi Expanse. Hey, we've got a problem here.
What's going on?
There's a dead monkey on the floor.
That's the last thing I want to see is a dead monkey on the floor.
It was 2 days to retirement.
Who could have done this?
Judging by the wound, there's a arrow in its back.
Some sick animals
Killer.
throwing this arrow into a dumb sick animal.
I was thinking it was an animal killer.
That's what I mean. I'm just calling them an animal because
they are.
because they kill animals.
Whoever did it, it's one hell of a shot.
Yeah.
They had to hit this moving thing, and it's quite small.
What a sick puppy.
Let me taste the blood.
monkey.
Let me taste the feces. It's warm.
Why do you always taste feces?
Because you can check how long it's been dead.
That's a good point. Let me taste it too. Yeah, it's still warm.
Yeah, it's been dead for at least 2 hours.
So what do you think? We're going to follow this guy? We're going to find him, catch him, put him away?
If there's one thing I hate in this world, it's animal killers. This is a job for
Mwangi Expanse CSI. Yeah! We won't get fooled again!
Previously on the Danger Club podcast.
Do you want the big red guy or the spear guys?
both.
Equals 70 points of damage!
Oh my god.
Natural one.
That literally is Fulton, is it? It's natural ones and vicious murders.
There's now a lovely, conga line of human, Fulton, demon, Philippe.
We're having sexy times in here.
Oh, actually, I hadn't thought of that.
I'm going to try Phantasmal Killer.
He automatically fails because he's dead.
The adventure continues now.
Well, we were going to do...
One more of these and an Nando's.
Oh, well, we're going to come back and then do some
we can do.
balls.
You've done nothing but talk about this Nando's since we sat down.
Someone planted the seed and now
We can eat Nando's and then come back, right?
Yeah, because, well, we can have Nando's with drum and then...
I mean, I have to go.
This podcast is not sponsored by Nando's.
It is not, but Dangerlings, if you want to know where your Patreon money is going, it's going towards me, Colin, Ross, Scott, specifically not James or Drum, eating Nando's. It's going towards chicken and exclusion. That's where you spend your money.
Other chicken places are available.
They are, but don't go to them. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Danger Club podcast.
Nando's, send us free shit.
Listen, we had an XP of the Colonel in the show and KFC didn't say shit, so
didn't.
I wonder what's the American equivalent of Nando's?
What, of KFC?
No, of Nando's.
They don't have Nando's in America.
They don't have Nando's, no.
They don't have
I always...
Nando's.
Nando's.
They have Chick-fil-A. They have
Chick-fil-A, yeah. Popeye's chicken.
Popeyes, yeah.
and Applebee's.
Are Chick-fil-A the ones that are racist or homophobic or both? I forget.
They did have a thing, didn't they, Chick-fil-A? I can't remember which one it was.
I know that they're
Maybe it's because they were sexist about chicks.
They have apple bottom jeans as well.
Chick.
Apple bottom jeans and the boots with the furs. And the whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, so they got low.
We've had a beer, Dangerlings. I'm just going to say it. We were edging on whether we're not going to say it, but we've had a beer. I'm on an empty stomach. This episode's going to go great.
It's the last episode of the record session, which means it's going to get weird.
Oh, yeah.
The cat's here. The cat's here.
The cat's here.
Yes.
The cat's here. Where?
It's splendid. So I wanted to talk a little bit about movies before we get into it. We haven't done
Okay.
Movies. We haven't done movies in a while.
We haven't done movies in a little while, and I did the what I think is one of the best movie marathons that I've done for a little while recently.
Okay.
So we a few weeks ago we went to see my lovely wife took me to see Hamilton, which was incredible. The West End version of it. It was really good. We got to see Giles Tierra, who was the original Aaron Burr from the West End run. He came back. We've got a nice thing going on in the theatre at the moment where people. It's not nice that people have COVID, but it means that the theatres are phoning up like the original casts and stuff and being like, "Oh, do you mind coming back for a week and just doing a run?" So you get to see people who sort of originals in the parts.
I can't wait to see the Mousetrap with the original cast. Do you know what I mean?
Many skeletons. Many
54
skeletons.
years or some shit.
Sitting there watching the skeletons on stage, but like, it's not as good as I thought it would be.
It's a little bit inanimate.
So we came back from that, and we're like, what can we do with the evening now we're back? And I realised that Fia's not seen Encanto.
I haven't seen it yet. No spoilers.
watched it last night.
I'm not going to do any spoilers, but like I watched it with my poly partner, and I haven't watched it with Fia, and so I was like, we've got to do. I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to have a Lin-Manuel marathon.
Yes.
That's what we're going to have. Having watched Hamilton, we're going to watch Encanto, which he did all of the music for, which is, I would say,
did he?
He did.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Which you could. There are some great TikTok mashups of Hamilton and Encanto because he has got a few particular rhythms and beats that he really likes
does.
and goes back to on all of his projects. So they actually blend together quite well. And I reckon. Drum, you must have seen this about 1,000 times by now.
I have.
You kids. I would put Encanto in my top 5 Disneys.
Absolutely, 100%.
I've heard good things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
That's
Like,
interesting.
and for Willow, it's like, you know, where she used to she absolutely loved Moana, you know, but nothing's really ever sort of knocked Frozen, you know, and Frozen 2 off their pedestal until now.
Yeah.
They're like forgotten about.
I think
you
that
know?
the bravest and most successful bit they achieved in that film was making it all center around effectively one house entirely, without there being some kind of adventure romp or traveling to exotic places. They made it all happen within one area.
But also, we're going to start doing spoilers here if we're not careful.
Okay.
But the lack of protagonist.
There's no antagonist. There's no
Ant-
villain.
I was going to say, there's definitely a protagonist in it.
Yeah. No, lack of antagonist.
Well, actually, it's the same
It's
what they did
amazing.
with less successfully though with Brave, the Scots themed kind of one.
Yeah.
They did. It's a lot of the same themes and motifs come up in Encanto.
Yeah.
But no,
Anyway,
I would
yes,
tell you,
big tick.
it joins my. It joins my classic pick of Bambi, my Disney Renaissance pick of The Lion King, and my 2 post-Renaissance picks of Lilo and Stitch and Emperor's New Groove in my top
The
5
fact
Disney.
that you haven't got Aladdin in there makes me sick.
No, man.
Or finding.
physically
well, I guess
You need
that's
to
Pixar.
rewatch. No, Pixar's don't count.
Yeah.
You can't
Yeah,
put
Pixar's
Pixar's in.
don't count.
And Aladdin, rewatch Aladdin. Aladdin is not a good movie when you rewatch it. It is. Aladdin is.
It's troublesome, isn't it? It's quite troublesome.
I disagree.
It is a
It's-
sequence. It's some good. It's some good Robin Williams scenes. Aladdin himself. Aladdin's not even a hero. Aladdin's a terrible person.
Yeah, that's
He's an
why I
awful
like it.
But
He's a thief.
He makes some bad choices.
He makes
Street rat.
He just-
I don't buy that. You know, this.
Yeah.
In the original Arabian Nights song, they had to cut out where they cut off your hands, I think,
Yep.
as well.
Oh, really?
They cut some of that out. Turns out, if you let Robin Williams freewheel entirely, sometimes you need to do a bit of editing.
I've been watching some old Robin Williams stuff actually.
that's great.
Oh man,
We're talking
it is
about-
great, but
Talking about things
yeah.
that Disney cut out. Let's not go near The Little Mermaid then, because let me tell you,
that
the
is-
original story of The Little Mermaid is a little different to how
it is a bit, isn't
It is, although probably a slightly more wholesome message than the Disney version of the Little
Yeah.
Mermaid, which is problematic as all hell.
Change
yes,
for your
yeah.
man, it's okay if you change for someone else.
Absolutely gross.
Also, penises in the background in Little Mermaid.
Or Teen Wolf. I thought we were talking about Teen Wolf. Sorry.
Is there penises in the back? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, last scene.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, there's all the palaces in the background in Little Mermaid. They design them like penises.
Really?
Yeah, it's just the animators just having a laugh.
Speaking of penises, has anyone seen Mrs. Henderson Presents?
No.
It's it's an early 2000s film. It's about the Windmill Theatre. I've just started a job hosting there.
Is it about the Windmill?
It's about the
I did not
Windmill.
know that.
It's Judi Dench
Nice.
plays Laura Henderson, who bought the place, and Bob Hoskins plays Vivian Van Damme, who run the place through the war. And at one point, Bob Hoskins in the theatre gets his dick out. So
Wow.
I'm effectively doing
You see
shows
it?
in a time where you see it and everything. There's there's boobies throughout that film because that's the whole tableau vivant
Yeah.
live nude thing. Danglings. That's what they do there. That's what we kind of do there. And Bob Hoskins full on gets full
Have you
frontal.
stood on the stage and tried to work out exactly where Bob Hoskins' dick would have been?
If I just stand there, Scott, what are you doing? Scott, stop it. No, God, no.
Oh my!
I mean, you're a lot leaner than he is, but you know, I think you've got something.
I could Hoskins up.
Yeah, you could Hoskin.
It's
Just taking pictures. Sorry, Dan.
no. I like that you went to take a picture and three of us pulled stupid faces and Scott fixed his posture. That's
They can't see me when I slump.
how it goes. Oh my goodness! Well, congratulations, Scott, on the new show. That's seriously
Thanks.
cool. That's going to be really, really good.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that.
If you're in London, go see it. At Windmill Theatre. I'll tell you the third movie of the Windmill Marathon, Tick Tick Boom. It's out on Netflix
I've
right
heard
now.
that's good.
It is the story of. It's the story about John Larson, who wrote Rent. It is the best Andrew Garfield film that I have seen. He is so good and such a confident thing as an actor who couldn't sing or play piano when he got the script. He said,
And he still can't.
what he said.
joking, I'm joking.
They said, if you want to do this, you've got to be able to sing and play piano. Can you do it? And he said, when's filming? They said, in 1 year. He said, then I can sing and play piano.
Yeah, man.
And
100%. Yeah.
But when you watch it, it's the physicality of it, and it's just like the confidence of an actor to look at that and be like, I have to play this character, even if I have to learn a whole new skill set because this character's me. And it's exactly right. He's phenomenal in it. Watch it. So many good things. So many recommendations. Dangerlings, tell us your favourite Disney films. Tell us what good films you've seen recently. Let's have a chat about movies.
Do you know my favourite movie?
What?
Of all time.
Yeah, all the ones I wrote in Sequel Pitch, my other podcast.
Sorry, Ross, I said
Promo.
This is getting cut.
Oh my
No, it's not.
No, it's fair. Ross, we said we'd talk about your podcast. Tell us a little
Hey,
bit about
I just
Sequel
want to
Pitch.
ride
Big
on
up
the
Sequel Pitch.
coattails of the Danger Club.
They
so-
are sticky and dirty coattails. Grab a hold.
You could have been like, on my other podcast, Danger Things, you should all subscribe to
Oh,
the
yeah,
Patreon.
that
You
as
could have
well.
done that.
Yeah,
You could have done that.
Could have done.
yeah, Sequel
no,
Pitch.
those
I'm going to
check
pay
out
for
over
themselves.
Yeah, check out Sequel Pitch. Big up Sequel Pitch.
Thanks.
Yeah, one of our
thanks.
sister podcasts.
There you go. Yeah, exactly.
I
Basically.
like your the graphics that you do where you blend each other's faces into the film posters. I think that's
You're
really
welcome.
funny.
Do you remember they used to do that for us?
Yeah,
Remember Ross used to
Ross
do
used
that
to
for
do
us.
it for us. Doesn't do it anymore.
Doesn't do it anymore, does it?
can't do
No,
it.
we don't get any others.
nah.
It's a shame because
Yeah.
It's been so long actually since you did
Yeah.
that. Ross.
Would you
Don't pay for
would you do
Photoshop
one
now, so,
for this episode with Encanto faces, that would be great. You could do
I
that.
don't know if
I've got a picture.
I don't think if in
I'm going to send you a picture.
There's so many people shaking their heads right now.
Why not?
There's so many people. There's
It would
many
be so
shaking their heads.
good.
let's just sketch
Why-
over this. Like,
Why not?
see
Why
what we
wouldn't
do.
you?
Did
I've
you
done-
know
What?
originally in Encanto? I think her name's Lisa, the chunky, the big strong lady.
Yeah.
She was originally going to be like just an average sized girl, but the animators were like, no, we want her to be like a massive, strong, massive biceps woman, and she's been received very well by the internet because of exactly that thing.
Yeah, they
That's
bought
good.
loads and loads of. They bought loads and loads
Do you
of
mean the
merch.
internet, the singer? Or
Huh?
don't worry about it.
Wait,
there a
you're
singer?
saying there's a singer called The Internet?
Yeah, it's like a
A bit like The Weekend. If The Weekend and The Internet get together, what the fuck happens?
Is that what the Child
Everyone gets
Bambino album
confused.
Because the Internet is about?
it's just about someone else. Yeah.
Is it a new thing? That sounds like a Gen Z thing.
It's probably Gen Z. Yeah.
So raise your beers that we shouldn't have had before recording, and
Yep.
cheers, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone.
Cheers.
You've captured a member of the cult of Angazang.
Oh yeah,
he's
game.
still
We're
alive.
doing that.
We're gonna have to kill him, right?
We will. Yeah, I think we will. Unless
Not
we
yet.
just yeah.
No, yeah, we'll get some information then.
We'll tie him up first. Yeah. So first things first. Bubba would like to tie this person
Yeah,
up
that's fine.
so that in one round.
How do you
in
tie
6
someone up
seconds-
that's paralyzed? Like, are they like? Because when you explained it, sounded like they were frozen, like Medusa style. Like,
They're not
made of
petrified.
stone.
No, they can't move themselves, but they don't. It's one of these weird fantasy things. Like technically, if they're paralyzed, they should just flop onto the floor and not be able to
Yeah,
breathe.
yeah.
But actually, they're kind of
They're
they always
frozen
freeze in space
Sort of
a
like a
little bit.
petrification, I suppose.
But yeah, you can get a rope around and you can pull it tight, and their arms will pull tight,
Yeah,
so you're
just-
able to tie them up.
Just while these guys are doing that, I think Karagor's looking down at the demon being and remembering that bloody Never lost fight to man nor beast. Did lose a fight to some demon dogs and a dead lady, but I tell you, fucking demon, I beat you. You fucking.
Karagor, did you see me?
I just need a moment. I put
that guy in half.
Fucking you stay there.
Do you remember them demon dogs?
I beat you. Shut up about them demon dogs.
What? I was just saying.
No, it makes up for it. It's okay.
Do you remember the snake you
does.
beat with a wine bottle?
Yeah, thanks, mate. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, that was cool.
It's also the same week that I beat you in single. All right, I feel a lot better now. Right, what are we doing this cultist?
Can Bubba have a look around the room, see what's going on?
Yeah, you have a search around it. It looks like, sure enough, it looks like this is. You reckon this is probably where they do their butchery, so as to keep the flies away from the rest of the compound.
Yeah.
Looking at the carcass, it's probably some kind of a forest antelope of some kind. You've seen a few of them while you've been travelling around here. This one has been mostly skinned, but they've been carving off sections of meat from it and then throwing them in a big trough. So there's a big trough just full of meat at one side, and then there's a load of hanging bodies. I love how they
don't want like the rest of the building or whatever to like be all bloody and flyy, but they'll just leave a trough of fucking meat in a little.
Oh yeah, there are flies all over this meat. It's pretty gross in here.
I mean,
it's because they're not eating.
So wait, is this? They're not eating the meat?
No, clearly they're making grotesque demonic homunculus out of it.
Oh, they're making stuff from the meat.
I mean, I presume. Look, Karagor looking at the demon. This was sort of actually, if it's a demon, then it might have been self-made.
Jam.
I don't know. I tell you would know.
Yes.
Is this how you were made?
I don't remember how I was made. Only that I was made of scrotum flesh.
Oh yeah, that is a crucial bit of information about you. For fuck's sake.
I know, however, I'm now nice and smooth because no, we're not doing the promo right
Not yet.
Okay, so
jam, more like wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
Shall we talk with this guy?
How long is the paralyzed? Can they talk?
Yeah, they can. Well, it lasts for one round, so he should be fine by now.
Yeah,
We've tied him up.
Oh,
We've been chatting for like a round.
Oh, he kind of comes around and says, why am I tied up?
Oh no, he's got a silly voice.
Yeah. You've
Someone made a choice.
What's your name, mate? What's your name?
Oh, my name's Rory.
What are you grateful for, Rory?
I'm grateful for the fact that none of you will ever leave here alive.
Oh, here we go.
So what were you doing?
Bored of you already.
Right? Yeah. Did Bubba find anything around the room?
But you found a lot of meat.
Yeah, just a lot of meat.
Yeah, we tried looting them, have we? It's nothing.
So, what we actually want to know? I mean, should we just tell them?
I want to know what's the meat for? What you use the meat for?
Maybe have had a meeting about this before.
It's for a meeting.
No, it's
Rory, you're a legend.
For the meeting.
Let's untie him. Let's untie him.
You can be one of us.
This guy.
Rory, a meeting, you fucking wanker.
Okay.
Yeah, we had a meeting. The minutes are fuck you.
Those are the minutes in the bucket.
Don't make us action.
Okay.
All right.
God. Okay.
So,
right.
Seriously,
That's for eating.
it's for eating.
It's got flies all over
Occasionally
it.
in a meeting.
That's really bad.
Why
'cause
would
sometimes flies land the eggs on the meat, and then you eat the meat, and then you get little worms in your stomach.
No.
And then what?
No.
That's bot flies.
No, that's
fake.
right. Trust me.
No, you're lying.
A meat man never lies. He lifts off his armpit and shows the armpit meat.
There you go.
There are
That's
flies
true
on
meat.
your armpit meat.
Oh no.
A meat man never lies.
Okay, so there's nothing more sinister than just you're going to eat the meat of the animal.
Where did this demon come from?
The abyss.
How'd you get it here?
Our master is powerful.
Your master.
Has he got 12 fingers?
Yeah.
Karagor.
What?
I pull Karagor away from the professor.
Okay.
What, mate?
If we kill this guy, the professor's going to be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Because he thinks we're part of their cult.
I'm not going to lie. The
already-
ruse is probably going to be up very soon. But yes, you're right.
What do we do?
Well, fellow follower of Angrazan. Oh no, it feels stupid now to go down this route. We could just leave you here.
Oh, what would you like? Would you like to be left or killed?
Why did you attack us?
Yeah.
Really loudly in front of the professor. Why did you just randomly attack us when we walked in here?
You're infiltrating.
No,
That's
we're
not
not.
true.
Oh,
We're the
no.
freelancers.
No.
You didn't check your shit before you came into work.
Yeah,
you don't go to any meetings. You're a liar.
You'll find out. I never go to the meetings.
You don't check your emails.
I find they're pointless. We sit down, we talk about people's days for 20 minutes, and then we have a resolution that we're going to find some time to talk about the thing we were going to talk about, and I'm like, Gary, this was the time. This was the time to talk about it, and we didn't. So no, I don't go to the meetings anymore. I sit here and I flay forest animals, and if that's a crime, then just kill me.
It wouldn't be a crime, Rory, if you just check the Slack every now and then. That'll be good enough, Rory. That'll be good enough, but you don't.
Little insight to our own meetings there.
I mean, sometimes people listen to that bit at the beginning of a meeting, they actually quite like it. So just because you don't doesn't mean everyone else doesn't.
And that's why we're gonna leave you alive but tied up.
But
then he's going to
Okay.
What's he gonna do, Fulton?
go to the palace and say, these guys
Fulton, look,
right,
if
so-
that happens, we'll deal with it. I'm not gonna, at this point, in front of the professor and with,
Professor?
Shania right there, justify another murder.
No, let's not kill him. We'll just-
Professor, would you
Cut out
like
his
to
tongue.
do the honours of killing this person?
Oh,
No,
goodness.
okay.
Go on,
Let's
go on.
No, don't
let's
do that.
just glue him to the ground.
Let's just melt his eyeballs.
No, listen. We don't want to kill him, right? But
No.
but we don't want him to talk. So just cut out his tongue and cut off his hands.
That is effectively.
I mean-
the flies will land on his tongue and lay eggs in his mouth.
no,
I'm
it's got
so
50-50
confused as to whether you're part of the evil demon cult or not.
Well, what's
We're definitely evil,
freelance.
what
We are
is
freelance. They
Professor-
attacked us.
Freelance
Professor,
evil.
you're a-
That's what we,
Professor, you're an intelligent person and you've studied a lot and you know the nature of demons is chaotic, yes?
Yes,
So, this is part and parcel of it.
you're certainly chaotic. I'll give you
go.
that.
So, listen, Rory, why didn't you attack the professor, like, when she was literally in the room next to you?
Yeah, Rory.
Yeah, Rory.
We're not to go in there.
Yeah, but she must have come through here to get into there.
No, that's where she is. That's her room.
What, she doesn't leave to go to the toilet, to go outside, to get some fresh air?
She can go into the jungle if she wants to go to the toilet.
What? That is...
This is the weirdest building in the world.
Also, you're a bunch of bastards. Maybe we should kill you.
Professor, where did you go to the toilet?
I think we should kill him.
Yeah!
All right.
You've talked me around.
I was relying on you to be. Come on.
All right, it's okay. We won't kill
So,
him.
have you got any weapons?
She
Yeah, I gave
looks
her a
around.
knife.
Oh yeah,
She has a knife. She has a knife.
kill
yes.
him. Just
No, don't. No, look, listen, we
Carragher,
murder people.
free will.
We don't need to
Free
encourage
sorry.
people to murder other
no,
people.
you're right. Cut out his tongue.
You're making this very hard. I've had a beer. My willpower's crumbled. I'm failing will saves, but no, I'm drawing a line right
There's
here.
a knife here on the table, actually.
Stop it. You put that back.
Is it a butter knife? Because you might have to saw it in there.
It might take a while. Yeah.
Why a spoon, cousin?
Very serrated.
No, look, tie him up, we'll leave him here, and we'll roll him around in all this blood so flies land on him and he thinks about his actions. Maybe stop following demon gods. Look, this is where it gets you. This is stupid, isn't it?
Yeah, you have to go to meetings. It's boring.
And you
Meetings?
felt like a whole day went past in a second. Don't forget that.
I like the way Fulton only
I'm
just
very
got the
tired.
meetings thing, the meeting joke. He's only just got it.
Get it. It was funny,
for
that one.
fuck's sake.
Outrageous.
Such a Fulton thing.
Okay, look, he's tied up. I might just bop him on the head.
Knock him out.
Just
Bop him on that.
gonna bop him on the head.
Ow! Oh, that really hurt.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to work.
Okay, all right. I'll sucker punch him, but make sure it lands underneath his chin, so it blocks the blood vessels underneath there. Woo! Karagor swings up. Boff. I want there to be a boff sound effect.
Boff. There you go, Colin. Get on the boff.
Yeah, I'll find one.
You hit him.
I'll Google boff sound effect.
Hit him under the jaw. His head rocks back, and he is unconscious, and he just lies there with flies crawling over him.
Yeah, he's going to have loads of fly eggs all over him now.
Should we gag him at least so he doesn't like shout for help or whatever?
Who's going to shout for help? There's no one in this room.
Well, if,
And they're clearly... there's
Oh,
not-
wait, no, look. I have a ball gag. I was going to use it, but...
Don't you fucking dare.
Why have you got
Oh, I can't, we can't give that away.
We can't use it after that.
Why have you got a
Someone
ball
else's
gag?
mouth, that's
Yeah,
gross.
who's that for?
What's that
Shut
about?
up, shut up, you two, shut up.
No, I want to know.
Are we not
man.
allowed to say
No,
it?
why would you start saying that?
Okay, sorry. I'll put it back in my hand.
You fucking... yeah, it's a ranger druid thing. You wouldn't understand.
Now I've got a hand back.
Fucking Shania, Bubba's fucking 13.
Sorry, I didn't know. I don't know. I thought
I'm
we
nearly
were sharing.
40.
He says he's 13 like 12 times a fucking day.
Yeah, I know, but he seems so much.
Oi, I'm not
older,
12,
you know.
I'm 13.
See, there you go. There's one. There's 11. That was.
Okay,
I'm not
the
11,
thing
I'm
is,
13.
All right, we've
Okay.
resolved the
All right.
situation.
Listen,
We're not going to kill you.
I'm an adult, yeah? In Tengu's, when you're 13, you're an adult.
I'm not
You get
entirely
your first ball
comfortable
gag at
with
13.
that. Ball gag with a beak.
Has anyone got a lollipop?
Right,
Don't ask Shania.
let's go through to the temple.
Okay.
Oh, I stick a pair of socks in his mouth. I don't know why I've got a pair of socks, but I just stick
Why
it
do
in.
you
Just got holes
Least
in them.
likely to
Got bird feet. You don't need.
Yeah, there's just 3 holes in that
sock.
in both socks.
those socks. Stuff the socks in his mouth. Oh my god! You do find something. So the dagger that the professor found is actually it does appear to actually have some magic to it when you have a look at it, Bubba.
Okay.
It is a long, thin dagger with one smooth edge and one serrated edge.
Ooh.
It is a +1 striking, wounding dagger that deals additional persistent bleed damage.
Wow.
It is called the Flaying Knife. And it is a pretty good one. It's a decent upgrade to potentially to one of Karagor's +1 daggers.
Always Karagor gets these.
Anyone can use a dagger. I'm just saying who normally uses daggers.
Do you want to swap? I'll take your warhammer, and you could take the dagger.
I have a dagger.
No.
that I never
No, exactly.
use.
Do you want me to take the MZ axe?
No.
I could fucking use that.
No.
MZ might be happy with me for a while.
MZ, you wouldn't be happy, would you?
Tell him to fuck off.
He said no.
Yeah, well, I can't confirm or deny that, but because I've got no idea what he said, but I'm sure he
I
said
like how you
something.
just all assume that he's in there. I could just be making this like my weird coping mechanism.
Yeah, well, no,
like,
and that's what we're helping you cope by believing what you say, and we're trying to help you.
he's
through it
in
as
my
well.
axe.
Yeah, and we're like, yeah, bro, man, that's cool. What's he saying now? Good, man. That's good for you, man. We hope you're okay. We hope you're all right.
Once upon a time, Bubba was good with daggers, but I think that's when I played Bubba in
It might have been.
Ross's 5e game.
I mean, lads, look, I've got lots of weapons. You can have it if you want. I don't mind.
It's it's a
I
good
don't.
sidearm for a wizard. Actually, it's a nice one. James, do you want the?
Oh,
Still ill.
Oh, that's a shame.
I don't think he's
bird's
ever
still going.
used a dagger anyway. Unless he could use a telekinetic. Could he throw it around the room with
You
his?
could, yeah. You could use Hand of the Apprentice to throw it at people.
You
I
could.
mean,
Maybe
isn't
he
it not possible that at some point someone might get close to him, whether he likes it or not? At which point it might be nice to have a dagger. You
No,
can
because
go,
whenever that
I don't know, man.
happens-
It's been 174 episodes. And he's managed it pretty well so far.
Never really happened.
No, none of us have managed to get close to Velda, and that means several things.
Yeah, look, Karagor,
Take
I got a dagger, right? But look,
Go
no, you.
I've got so many weapons. I try to use bludgeoning weapons these days instead of slicing ones. And also, I'm not going to lie, that dagger's called the Flaying. Maybe we shouldn't give it to Velda.
Maybe we shouldn't. Should or shouldn't give it to Velda?
Well, I don't know. Either way, I'm happy to not take it. I've got enough. Thanks.
Sure?
Yeah, go on.
You have it,
I'll
Bubba.
just keep it for me. And this dagger here, I'll just plunge it into the guy we just left.
No, that's all right.
All right, I'll keep both daggers. Calm down.
You made me a defender of cults. That feels dirty.
Have you come out of the cult like the cult we joined, and you've got a little bit of? Are you
We never
Danny
joined that
Karagor?
cult. We never joined that cult. There's nothing left of that cult. All right. So
Oh yeah, it's
was good as
in
Danny.
pieces now.
I was good as Danny. I remember that.
Hi guys, I'm Captain Gumbo, and I'm here to interrupt this podcast with a little word about our sponsors, Manscaped. Manscaped are the world's leaders in men's grooming, with over 4 million men worldwide trusting them. That's a lot of guys. And they just released a special performance package. It got loads of stuff in it. It's got the Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, the Weed Whacker for your ears and for your nose. It's even got the Crop Preserver, and you get boxes and you get a fancy bag. It's really fancy. I don't know if you've ever seen a goblin when they're not shaved, but there's hair everywhere, guys. And the skin-safe technology means I don't cut myself, even though I'm real clumsy. I also really like the Crop Preserver because it makes your balls smell really nice. They'll thank you for it if you use it. Mine literally do, because our wizard put a spell on them. And now they talk.
Give us more Crop Preserver, Goblin.
Quiet, guys. You're interrupting the advert. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code DangerClub at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping with the code DangerClub at manscaped.com. Your balls have been through enough this past year. Treat them with the best tools for the job from Manscaped.
Release us.
Bye.
Right, come on, let's go. I'm going to check that door for traps because I've not lost my instincts.
I'll detect magic.
I have got a natural 1, so Karagor 2 has had a beer.
Don't worry about that. Magic. There is no magic coming from this door.
There's no magic coming. So
Must be entirely okay. I believe in my capabilities.
Okay.
Here I go, and I open the door.
Push the door. Again, it sticks because of the blood, and it opens out into the sunlight as you step out into the open air. You push your way out into what looks like a large courtyard area. To the in one direction, if you look off to your left, you can see a big flight of stairs going down that appear to go off into this main city itself. Looking directly ahead, you can see another bundle of buildings with a door that is ever so slightly ajar. That's directly ahead of you. And off to your right, you can see a large domed building with a set of stone double doors with a motif carved into them, looking like the face of an angry gorilla staring out at you. That is all you can see. And looking down at the floor, you can see what seems to be a symbol of Angazan carved into the stone. A huge symbol carved into the stone there.
Edie, is the door with Angrazan's face on it the way to Niamet? And is that rune, that symbol on the floor, some kind of trap if you're not?
I do. The door needs some kind of. It is some special incantation to open.
Do you know it?
Yes, I think I might be able to. Work it out.
Sure.
Might be able to.
Or because we've just left a cultist alive who probably knows the exact incantation.
We could probably just go and grab them, actually.
No,
but we don't want to take.
I suppose we could.
We don't want to take a prison in the middle of the courtyard.
Awake at the moment, and I think probably a good idea to, like, if we bring him out here, he might go infiltrators or something.
I mean, we've just had a massive battle with like a demon, and no one came.
Yeah, but that was behind the closed door.
It was. How thick's the door?
It looks pretty thick.
All right, fair enough. That's believable.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just one of them like sliding screen doors, and then like, nah.
Okay. So I think maybe yes, we should work with Edie here. You know,
but is it one of them things if you get wrong, it zaps you with the power of Angrazan?
I think it might have some kind of countermeasures.
I mean,
if you're okay with that,
we've got to countermeasure ourselves. Like, we just go get the cultist. Rory,
give me perception checks.
24.
27.
15.
Not enough.
Okay. Karagor and Shania, while you're talking, you kind of just hear from behind. You hear. Look around at where the cultist is lying on the floor, and you see him start to cough, or he's tied up. And then he starts to cough some more. You can see he's starting to shake and convulse as he starts coughing.
Something is happening. Can I run over and
don't
examine?
He's turning into a blob.
Let's just stab him.
Karagor draws an arrow.
Oh yeah, we touched him, didn't we?
Kill him quick.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the disease. Oh yeah, it's all right. It's just getting
shit.
the Slithering.
Kill him quick.
Oh yeah, shit. Karagor shoots him in the face with an arrow.
You shoot him with an arrow. He kind of flops backwards, and his body starts to shake and shudder. And you see it start to.
close
You know what
the
we do
door.
here? You know what we
Close
do
the
here,
door.
everybody? And Karagor nods at Fulton and goes over and just closes the door.
You all step out to the courtyard and you close the door as you see the guy's body just kind of split apart and start to rise up as a big jelly cube in the building. You just pull the door shut and you hear against the other side of
Well,
it.
we won't be going back that way.
Edie, you haven't touched this, have you, mate?
No. Should I?
No, just-
Don't touch us, whatever you do.
Stick around with us, but don't get too close, all right?
Oh, we could have done this
could've
entirely
just-
differently.
Yeah, we could have just touched the guys and then they would have died.
No, we'd still have to have fought the demon,
actually, yeah.
but then we could have put that body in, just left it here, and then I don't know.
And also, then they turn into blobs, and then we have to fight
Still
them.
have to fight them anyway. Yeah. Like, I was just thinking about, but maybe biological warfare isn't the thing that we need to do.
So remember, everyone, don't touch anyone.
That's never worked out well. Like, maybe
Well,
you
it's only
release
the
a
humans.
deadly
Only humans.
slithering plague into
Only
a city.
Yeah.
Like, we can touch anyone that's not human.
Can I touch myself?
Yeah.
Are you
I
human?
want you to...
No.
There you go then.
Follow
Feel
Shania's.
free to touch yourself.
Follow Dr. Shania's flowchart.
Slithering. How to
Can I touch myself? Do you want to touch yourself?
Are you human? It's the most important bit.
How does that work if you're
Are
like
you
a werewolf?
human?
Because you're human for a lot of the time, but only some of the time you're not a human.
I think if you're a human, if you've got any human on the go,
I've got a bit of human on the go.
you have got some. Oh shit,
I mean, I
Karagor.
haven't got it.
What?
He'd have been sludged by now, wouldn't
But
he?
he's half. So
Well, it's not really
because-
half. I think that's it's a bit of an edgy word to use, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
It's, yeah,
okay. Sorry.
No.
Ah,
I voiced it. I voiced it. So, but I've always wondered. Anyway,
I reckon if you're a werewolf, you have to try and stay a wolf for as long as possible, because if you turn back to a human, you'll die. So you have to stay permanently angry, and like
I'm a
it's like a
wolf.
Jason Statham movie where he just has to constantly.
you keep traveling around the world to make sure you're always in the 4-day cycle of the moon. Like, just constantly.
Ah, wait, is that why is American Werewolf in Paris, American Werewolf in London,
Yeah.
American Werewolf in... No? Okay,
That's,
forget
It's
it.
the same werewolf.
They
It's
just
the same
follow-
werewolf,
Yeah.
just chasing the four... Anyway.
Jason Statham's World Wolf.
World Wolf!
His accent changes to slightly what the country is when he gets there.
Yeah, well,
Sure.
yeah, I'm from fucking Paris. You fucking cunt. Yeah, just fucking came from Tennessee. You fucking bastard. Yeah. Well.
Jason, if you're listening, tweet us.
Tweet us.
Please do.
That'd be awesome.
By the way, also about things that we should address. Fulton, you're bleeding horrendously from several.
Oh, Christ. I'm so sorry.
again.
I didn't take
hold
a
on.
single scratch. I swear to God.
I took all of the
You
scratches.
did.
That's
our
why we
scratches.
call you Captain Scratch. Okay, Captain Scratch. I'm going to use my powers upon your face.
Okay. Is this courtyard busy or is there
No, there's a market going on.
Yeah.
No, there's no one out here.
Who are them lot over there?
If you peer down the steps, sort of, if you look around to the left, look down the steps, you can see that goes off into a kind of a wide boulevard that goes off down the city. And if you kind of look every now and then, you see a few people. You can see a few figures moving around out there. But you also see there are barricades at the bottom of the stairs with stakes, and they're all facing outwards as if it's kind of a stockade to stop things from out there getting in here. So you reckon you're on kind of the edge of the compound here.
We could. No, I'm just.
So I'm gonna. I've got. Yes. I've got my canny acumen and my bits and my bobs. I can't. I've forgotten how it all works.
You making a medicine check?
Yeah, I'm doing a medicine thing.
We just arranged a meeting with like some members of one of the cults, and then just shook hands with them, and then went our separate ways. We could half resolve the problem if we had a day to kill, because that'd be it, wouldn't it, for the city of Sir Trumba?
If we could set up some sort of
But not everyone in here would be humans, so only the humans would turn to jellies, and then they'd be fighting anyway. Although that'd be a bloody distraction, wouldn't it? 12 hours later, half the city's jellies.
Professor,
Anyway.
Yes.
is the guy we're going to see a human?
Well, I suppose he was originally. I don't know how much of the human side is left anymore. It's quite outrageous.
Well, as he performed lots of dark magical experiments on himself to transcend his barriers of mortality and give himself more power even though it is evil.
Yes, he's one of the favourite of Angathan.
Like Velda.
Bloody wizards.
It's just saying that name for some reason gives me the willies. Right, give me a medicine check, Shania.
Sure. Oh, crikey. That's 30.
That 34 is a success.
Oh, I thought that was how many I got.
So you regain. Very nice. You gain 2d8 plus 30 hit points.
2d8 plus 30.
10 minutes to do this. If any of you have used any focus spells, you can refocus in that time. Sit on the edge waiting to go in.
Okay, so that is 12 plus 30, that's 42. And because I've got the continual thing, can I just do it again?
You can do it again in an hour's time. Or 10 minutes. In 10 minutes time you could do it.
Yeah,
so you can sit there for a bit longer.
That's okay. I'm on 86 out of 115. So that'll be alright.
Okay.
Let's just hang around for 10 minutes. Let's hang around for 10 minutes so that I can give you more cures.
Do you reckon in another 10 minutes time they'll be like, oh, it's lunch break, let's all go to Fly Meat Place?
I mean, maybe they will.
But they'll only find more meat and a sludge.
A cube. I think it was a...
But if they have to come through this courtyard, they will also see us. That's the only thing
I tell you what, we look like cult members, so...
Shall I cast invisibility on all of us?
Oh, yeah, we could do that, maybe. Or...
Well, it lasts for an hour, doesn't it?
10 minutes. It's not long enough, is it?
Nah, cast it if you see anyone.
Yeah, I will.
I'll keep a lookout while Shania heals.
Okay.
So
here we go. Let's do another of the heals.
I'll keep my invisibility as a ready action.
All right, no problem. So you start trying to bandage up Fulton some more. You rest for another 10 minutes. Roll that for me. Meanwhile, Karagor, give me a perception check to try and keep an eye out.
It's my fucking third natural one of this recording session.
Oh my goodness! Really?
Shit.
26.
A 26. Okay, that is going to be a 26 on your normal one. You normally go for the DC 30, so that one's going to be a fail.
Really?
DC 30 is what you're rolling on now for your. That's what you're normally rolling on. There is a DC 20 version if you want to try that instead.
Oh, yeah, how's it feel not rolling high enough? Tell me about that. It sucks, doesn't it? Yeah, fucking hell, I wish I knew what that like.
Actually, are you a master or are you an expert?
I'm an expert.
You're an expert. Okay, so it is DC. It is DC 20. It does slightly less healing though, so it's 2d8 plus 10.
Oh.
So I shouldn't have given you the extra healing for the other one, but sorry.
Okay, hold on. I felt like I was doing more than that.
So a medicine check. If you're an expert in medicine, then it's a DC 20 check, and the healing is 2d8 plus 10. It's more if you crit.
I've got the ward medic.
A ward medic allows you to heal multiple people at once.
Okay, and I've got what's this? APB skill 1 in medicine. So I don't know, and Canny Acumen.
Canny Acumen, I think, gives you a bonus to one of your abilities. I think that's just something you take that gives you a bonus to one of your scores. It doesn't affect your medicine.
Oh, right, okay. Well, all right. And battle medicine, of course.
Battle medicine means you can do it as one action with a 1 hour cooldown.
All right, okay, fine.
Okay, so 2d8 plus 10 hit points. You back to Fulton, which might be
I thought I had a thing where
how many on,
I could just do 10. Say I'll take 10 or whatever.
I mean, you will almost certainly automatically pass most of it. What is the minimum you can get on a medicine check?
18.
18. So you could automatically pass the basic one, which will do 2d8 hit points. You can do that without having to roll. If you roll a natural one, you might crit fail. But yeah.
Okay, right. Sorry, I hadn't got my head around that properly.
That's all right.
but now I have.
Okay.
Okay, so
2d8 plus 10 hit points back to
2d8
full.
plus 10. Right. That's 15, 25.
25 hit points back. That feels like it feels like you're getting near full with that.
Okay.
So
I am 4 off full. 4 off full.
4 off full.
You're
awful.
You're awful on the floor.
Falafel?
There's plenty of
Falafel.
offal back in the butchery if you want some offal.
Falafel.
Oh, I feel so much better. Thanks, Shania. That took 20 minutes. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
No, no, I was
or I
saying
could
it's
have
good.
used a spell. I mean, I think maybe I should hold on to those for like real desperate times.
I
It's
think that's a
okay
good
because
idea.
I kept a lookout really well in that time. Karagor's looking at a wall.
with a demon sat next
So what do we see down the stairs? Just remind us
What are
what we
we
saw down the
looking at?
stairs.
Barricade.
When you look off down the stairs, see barricades facing outwards, and
Yep.
you see the rest of the city stretching away from you.
Okay. And then we've got the door with the
Door with-
gorillas' heads.
And there's
the
no
angry
one, like no guards standing outside it.
Edie, have you not been working on the door this entire time? It's been 20 minutes, babe.
What? No, I didn't know if it was safe. I've been waiting to see if.
Oh, no, we were. I thought you would have done it. No worry, can we
just
spend?
Do you know what? We assumed something of you, as if you're a member of the Danger Club. But
Can
the
you
April,
just spend
but-
another 20 minutes trying to figure out how to get in the door?
I'll tell you what we'll do first is I'll try and work out if it's trapped. I'm feeling very competent at the moment, and I think Bubba will try and find out if it's magic
I'll get some magic.
without touching it.
I'll see if I can take a look.
Yep. Still rolling them high numbers, baby. It's a 19 on my perception.
19 on perception, you didn't see nothing. Bubs, you cast a detect magic.
Yup.
It is not magical.
No magic.
The door is so Edie approaches it and places a hand on the door. Just starts pressing various bits of it. I think I might be able to get this open. I just need a moment to. And as she puts a hand on it, there's a and from 6 different points around the side of the room, stone clawed hands on chains come launching out of the corners of the room and come flying at all of you. That is going to be 1 attack against every one of you, and 1 against Philippe, and 1 against Edie.
Oh boy.
Reflex.
Reflex save.
It is not. No, it is an attack roll.
Oh, all right.
So you best be relying on your armor class right now.
Means we've got old Bad Moon is coming back out. Here we go.
Bamboon.
Oh,
Strong
Bad
Bazoon.
Moon against Karagor. That is a natural 20. Karagor gets a critical hit. Fulton. Ooh, Fulton, that's a 32.
Yeah.
That's just a hit.
Yeah, it's not a crit,
critical.
unfortunately.
Good.
For
Bubba. Bubba, that is a 33.
It's a hit, not a crit.
Not a crit. Shania. Ooh, that is a 28. That'll be a hit, but
Yes,
not
it's
a crit.
Hit, not a crit. Yeah.
Philippe. That is also going to be a hit, but not a crit. That's a 27. And Edie gets critted as well. A natural 20 on Edie.
Just get Velda for the fun. Oh no, he's still away, isn't he?
Oh my god. All right, let's.
So did we do one for Philippe?
We did, yes. Philippe was hit,
not
but
a
not
crit.
crit.
Right. Okay.
We grab a little D10 out here. Oh, hang on. Grab a second D10 because some crits going on there as well. So, Karagor.
Scott's face. It was brilliant, don't you?
2d10, maybe.
24 points of damage to Karagor. Fucking hell! Hit you right in the face. Fulton, 10 points of damage. Aye! Bubba, 10 points of damage.
Oh!
Shania, 10 points of damage. 8 at 8.
Fudge.
Philippe, You won't believe this. 10 points of damage. Is this die weighted?
How the? Yeah, I was going to say,
what are the odds of
man.
that?
Very evenly balanced hands.
That's very, very. Yeah, they all hit exactly. And Edie.
Really?
No, Edie gets 12. Edie gets max damage. No, wait, it's a crit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my god. And
She's dead.
Then that's 10 plus 12, 22, 7. She takes nearly 30 points of damage.
Jeez.
God.
Well, we're not getting into this. Let's go and get the other
The claws come flying out on chains and just rake all of you, and then they're just dragged back into their alcoves and fit there. Edie just goes flying and just crashes on the floor.
She moving?
She picks herself up. She picks herself off the ground and just shakes her head. She's bleeding down one side of the face.
Can I try and grab one of those claws as they retreat?
Yeah, go ahead. Give me an athletics check to try and grab one of them.
Ha ha ha! 33.
A 33. You grab a hold of the claw.
Grab it and
the claw's coming at you.
You're pulling against
Scared of the
whatever
claw.
it is, just trying to pull the chain back.
I'm just going
against the wall.
to wind my arm around it and hold it in place, so either slow it or stop it, because I'm presuming that if these things happen again, they have to be nestled in their firing contraption, so the more of them we can neutralize by pulling them out. And it's on a chain, right?
Yeah.
Anyone got like a small spike or a bit of iron? Karagor said.
Don't worry, I've got this. And I slam my axe down on the chain.
Oh, okay,
Amazing.
yeah,
Make an
that's
attack roll.
While this is going on, Shania goes over to heal Edie.
Okay.
Edie.
Are you fucking idiot?
Give me another fucking fumble
You're
card.
gonna hit Karagor. Got a natural 1, everyone. Fulton Battlestone.
Did 70 points of damage now. Fucks everything else up.
Fulton fumbles against a chain.
Until you are healed, you are clumsy too.
You pull something.
Oh, well, it turns out Bubba was right. The chains keep us together.
Oh my god, that hurts. Like I was at the wrestling at the weekend and brought the beers back from the bar, put mine down, handed them 2 to my mate, bent down to pick up my 2, and was just like, oh, and literally just like felt my leg go a bit. I'm like, oh my god, it's that curse of time. All right, so
Bubba tries to smash the chain with his.
You might not have to smash it. If you put a bit of metal in between one of the links, it will stop it going back into its compartment and therefore render it useless. And I'm worried that after what Fulton did, that we might be able to fail.
Don't worry, I've got this.
Oh God! Gorham's shiny smooth balls.
Okay, Bubba, do you want to do the thing you were going to do first? And then we'll come back around.
No, I think I listened to Karagor and go, all right, and then just watch. But
if you've got a small bit of iron or like a spike or like a solid pencil or something.
Too late, mate.
Oh, fucking hell.
I got a 3 on the dice, which means
You're clumsy.
it's all right. I got 21.
21's enough to hit the static chain.
Yeah.
Is that including the clumsy stuff?
Yeah.
Including
I assume it does it automatically.
It will do if you've added it on Path Builder. It'll add it automatically. You smash into it. Sparks rain. Roll some damage.
2d12. I assume it's 2d12. Oh, good. 1.
That's a 1. Yep.
4.
4.
5. Plus 7. 5 plus 7 is 12.
12. You smash into the chain, send sparks flying, and put a little bit of a nick in the side of it.
Okay, don't worry.
Karagor's like crying at this point.
Karagor's feet are beginning to be dragged along the floor as he tries to hold on to it.
Let's just leave it. Come on.
No, I'm going to neutralise this one. I can't do anything about anything else. This is the one thing I can do. I can neutralise part
Do you
of the
reckon
trap.
this is set off like an alarm or something as well?
Probably.
Should we hit it together?
Just different parts of the train. The chain. If I stick an arrow in it, do you reckon the arrow will snap if it's brought back into its casing? Can I see where it's being pulled back to?
Yeah, it's being pulled back into a little sort of alcove in the corner, little sort of a hole in the corner.
Is it like
there's
mechanical?
like statues of apes around, and it's their hands that have kind of flown out, so it's being pulled back to the wrist.
Can I see anything in the courtyard that might be, sufficient to stick in between the chain?
There doesn't seem to be much lying around. No, if you've got something on you that you reckon you can put through it,
I'm gonna jam an arrow in between it, and then but still keep hold of the chain in case it snaps the arrow when it's pulling it back.
Okay. You put an arrow. You don't reckon an arrow is going to be like a wooden arrow is not going to be enough to hold
that's
this.
what I thought.
Whatever
Okay,
it is.
I loose it again because we're like 3 arrows left or something.
Keep a hold of damn arrows.
Can I put a hatchet?
Has anyone got an Allen key?
That would be great.
Oh wait, I have the blade from what used to be my scythe.
What?
Well, you know now how I use the bow staff type thing. It used to be a scythe. Do you remember?
Yeah, we both got bow staffs, but when we were having a little date, we decided to rename them bow staffs because we were each other's bows, like BEAU instead of bow staffs.
I remember that.
It was cute, but I shouldn't have explained it right now. Anyway, can someone?
What is going on?
I've got the
First
bit.
the ball gag, now this.
Why are you surprised? Just break the fucking chain, Fulton.
What about my old dagger?
here's-
I don't need this anymore.
Yeah, do that.
Oh, I see the dagger in the chain.
Stick the dagger in the chain, in through one of the chain links.
Can
that
Shania
fits in
stick
place. Shania also sticks a scythe
We only
blade through
need
another
one.
of the links.
We just need one. That's how physics works.
It's
But mine is so much bigger.
It's such a Shania thing to just be like, I'm pledging to stop doing dangerous things and have taken the blade off my scythe, but I'm going to keep the blade. Talk softly and carry a big scythe. You shove it in there, and just as it finally slips free from Karagor's grip, it goes flying backwards. The dagger and scythe hit the part where it's trying to be pulled back in, and the chain kind of struggled for a minute, and then. I mean, it doesn't fall. It falls limp anyway, and then just hangs there. So you reckon you've disabled one of the chains?
We've done one of them.
Good.
Now all we have is
Trigger it again. I catch one. We do that again. How many daggers we got?
5 more. I've got no more daggers. I've got that new dagger that I was going to keep. but-
Okay.
I have healed Edie, by the way.
Oh, well done.
Are
I
you
thought she was
feeling
dead.
better, Edie?
Edie, how much did you heal? Edie?
So I got a 31.
31. Very nice. Okay, so Edie gets.
So that's like a critical.
Success. It is a critical success. So yes, so she gets. So she gets 4d8 plus 10 hit points back.
Okay, we can't keep risking our life though, how many times we get this wrong with this door. So we might have to reassess because it seemed that they just homed in on us no matter where we were. Unless we just break the fucking statues now and then just try and open the door.
Could do that.
Hey. Let's do it! Smash!
All right, you start smashing.
I
up.
switch to my Warhammer.
Okay, give me some perception checks while you start smashing away. I'm not
Then
making
there's
roll
only some
attacks.
fucking person watching.
Making a lot of noise.
13. Not very
28.
good.
13 and 28.
Quite good, I think. I believe in the good love. 30.
34 she got back.
34.
No, 28. No, 20. No, sorry.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Just
on an attack.
Slightly less than.
Oh, no.
Yeah, she got back slightly more than she lost. Very good. You've got her back up to full. That's all.
You're welcome.
27, sorry.
A 27. Okay. So those of you who got over 20.
Oh, wait, I haven't done a
Oh, you want the perception check?
24.
24. Okay, so you notice a few things. Let's put Edie over with Shania. There we go. So you notice a few things. Shania, as you're finishing patching up Edie, as you're kind of wiping down. Wiping your hands clean, you look at the cloth that you've used to clean up clean her up, and you just see a couple of scales in there amongst the blood. The Karagor and Fulton, while you're busy smashing statues, you kind of stop for a moment and you look over and you see the wooden door to the south, the one opposite the one you entered from, that was slightly ajar. You see it move ever so slightly, and you see a small, a little reptilian snout poking around it as you see a small dinosaur begin pushing its way out of the door. Curious about the noise which has been going on, it sees all of you, hisses, and breaks into a run towards you. We're going to roll for initiative.
I am gonna Chris Pratt this as much as possible. Scout's warning.
Yeah.
Here, boy. Everyone gets +1, so that's a 31 from me.
A 31 for Karagor.
23 for Fulton.
23 for Fulton.
25.
Well, this is a bit more like it, isn't it? Some better rolls on this one. 25 and Shania Rain.
27.
A 27 from Shania Rain. Slightly lower this time. All right, here we go.
Open the door. Get on the floor.
Somebody woke the dinosaur.
Tremendous. The first person to act in the combat is Karagor One Fang.
Karagor goes, stretches his hands out wide and ducks down. When you say small dinosaur, I'm imagining like an oviraptor or a...
Yeah, it's like a raptor size.
Okay.
It's a small size.
I would like to try and reason with it through animal sense and like genuflecting and like lowering my body not temperature, status, that kind of thing.
Okay. You try to make friends with the dinosaur. All right.
Because Drum, you saw scales in the blood of this, but no one else has seen that. Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Well, this is what Karagor will try and do anyway. Interesting.
Okay. Make a nature check.
Make it so.
Oh, it's a fucking great roll. It's a 27 total.
A 27 total. The dinosaur pauses looking at you and kind of cocks its head to the side, looking curious.
Fulton, pass me some armpit meat.
Pass him some meat.
I just offer it palm up.
You offer the meat palm up to the dinosaur. We'll see how it reacts when it has its turn. Do you want to do anything with your turn?
No, I just spend my entire turn reasoning with a raptor, focus all my energies into it, and go, lads, maybe let's not kill it. It might be on side, or we could use it somehow. It doesn't seem to be a demon.
Shania Rain.
Shania is in complete agreement with this way of dealing with stuff, and like with Karagor's lead, she sort of does the same kind of thing.
Okay.
Is that a nature check?
Nature check as well to try and reason with the dinosaur.
Reason with the dinosaur. Okay. Yes.
Everybody reason with the dinosaur. Nice.
Okay. It's a 30.
A 30. All right. Okay. So you also make calming motions towards the dinosaur.
Sorry. I also have. I think something.
You got some
This is calming with dinosaurs.
I've got dinosaur form as well. I don't know.
Do you want to try and turn into a dinosaur?
I was wondering if maybe I could turn into the same dinosaur as it, or do you think that'll just freak it out?
I mean, they don't have famously big brains, but I can't.
Might start attacking. I don't know.
Why don't you wait until next?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll hold off on.
You hold
that.
for the moment.
But just very quickly, I wanted to double check something, which was no, none of that.
Aren't you curious about the scales in her blood?
Yes. Oh, yes, definitely.
I am.
Very curious.
Dinosaur, or not a dragon?
A fish.
Fish. I consider the fact she might be a fish.
I'm gonna hold there, but I'm gonna whisper to Karagor while we're here.
Yeah.
By the way, I found scales.
I would be careful with that. Edie is right next to you because you've literally just healed her. So you've literally
I assumed that I'd walked over
you can spend an action. I'll tell you what, you've got a couple of actions. You can spend an action to walk away from her over to Karagor.
But sorry, I assumed that I'd already done that.
No, this all happened simultaneously. So basically, the dinosaur came out as you were finishing patching her up. Okay,
all right. So then, sort of taking Karagor's lead, I say, stay back, Edie, stay back, stay there. And then I go over to Karagor and start doing the same kind of thing, and then say to him, by the way, I found scales in Edie's blood. Crazy, right?
like in character, like, what the fuck am I gonna do with that?
Yeah, right. Well, literally, and as you do, the dinosaur approaches and begins eating the pocket meat out of your hand.
Oh, hey!
With all of this,
this is so cool.
Oh my gosh, Bubba! It is your go. Do you want to do anything in this tense situation? Bear in mind, you don't know about the scales yet. You're on the different side. You're on the other side of the room to where all this is.
Bubba would like to pick up his axe and no, I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that. I think I'm just going to hold my go. I'm just going to see what's happening. I won't roll a nature check or anything. I'll just be
You
part
hold out
of the room.
You hold out to see what's going on, Fulton.
They call me Chain Breaker.
Oh no!
And also Dinosaur Killer, but not today.
No, not today.
So I just hold my go.
You hold your go. A second raptor follows the first one out of the room.
Change it to a raptor now, quick.
sees what is going on, and it too approaches Shania and Karagor to see what is going on, sniffing them curiously. And finally, the last action of it, the door then opens fully, and stepping out into the courtyard is an enormous dinosaur, 7 feet tall, with the upper body of a sauropod, the upper body of a kind of tyrannosaur-like creature, a long snout full of teeth, long arms that end in clawed hands, but not like little wimpy ones, long ones enough to hold a spear, with a necklace of human hands around its neck. Its lower legs are that of a sauropod, are like thick, strong legs rooted into the ground. It comes out, it looks around, it looks at all of you, it looks at the dinosaurs eating from your hand, and cries out something in abyssal, starts casting a spell, and steps forward, and we are going to roll for initiative next week. Dinosaur fight!
Is he played by The Rock, like from the Scorpion King?
Yeah.
Like a really bad CG version of The Rock.
A really CG heavy
dinosaur Rock.
Hello and welcome. It's the end of the episode and it's time to shout out to our Danger of the Week. I'm just getting it every time. I totally didn't record these all at the same time. Why not? And do you know who the Dangerling of the Week is? Do you know who the Dangerling of the Week is?
Who's the Dangerling of the Week?
It's Rayron. Sorry, Veyron. Not the cop from the 80s who was not a cop, but the other Veyron who isn't a cop and he's not in the 80s. But we love him anyway, and thank you so much for supporting the show. If you too want to get your name mentioned at the end of the show in some sort of whimsical manner, then you can head over to patreon.com/Danger Club Podcast and sign up for the tier. Which tier is this, Scott?
Tears. They vanish like tears in the rain.
Tears in the rain, tears in the sun.
Yeah.
Well, tears in the sun would vanish like tears in the rain, wouldn't they? So, yeah. Anyway, thanks, Bruce Willis, and see you later.
I want to say 4.
4 tears?
I think so.
What, in the rain?
No, I think it's tier 4.
Oh.
James, this doesn't need to be this long.
I miss Ross.
Oh, our Dangerling of the Weeks have got continuity now, so have fun scheduling those, Colin.
Thanks, everyone.
So, you're not going to believe this, but, I've been, I seem to be picked up by some sort of, I don't know, giant bird or something. Hello? Are you there? I can't actually turn around, actually. Are you there at all? Guys? Please? Oh, I can't. Oh, this is another fine mess I've gotten myself into.